Hi Year 6, so we are learning to scale up today, and what I'd like you to do is scale up the ice cream sundae using the grid to help you. It needs to be really accurate and you need to be persistent. So scaling up basically means to enlarge something. First thing I would do is I would label up your grid. So 1, 2, 3, 4 down the vertical side, and then A, B, C, D along the horizontal side. And then you need to try and sketch out the ice cream sundae, enlarging it as best you can. So I found the halfway point of box 1B. I found it on my grid, and then I've worked out where that cherry stalk begins and where it ends. And I'm using very light sketchy lines as I know it's going to go very, very wrong. So I know the cherry comes about halfway along the horizontal plane of box B1. So I can work out where that begins and where that ends and where it meets the cream. So I'm going to speed it up now and show you what it should look like when you are finished. Like I've always taught you when you're sketching, just try and break that image down into the basic main shape. So I've noticed there's a big scoop of ice cream there and it's a circle. Happy days. I know I can draw a circle. So once you've sketched it out, as always, it's really important that you refine it with an eraser. I've skipped ahead quite a bit now, but you'll see that I've just used really heavy pressure with my pencil and I've shaded in the dark chocolate within the glass. And then I'm now adding in my mid-tones or the grey areas using my shading grip. Take your time when shading the glass, as glass or see-through objects are some of the hardest things to draw. So you need to get your mark making cap on for the next bit. What mark do you need to use to try and make that ice cream look like it's got cracks within its surface? And of course you need to add that chocolate sauce, and it's got to have reflections within it. So mark making cap on again, guys. How are you going to create that texture within the whipped cream to make it look, I'll give it that form and that 3D-ness? So I switched to my shading grip and I come up with a really effective mark using the side of my pencil lead and using a sort of curved line. Notice also I've turned my book around to help me. The last bit's the cherry on the top. Just shade it in, pressing nice and hard, and don't forget about that reflection. So you've been learning to enlarge whilst also practicing your shading and your mark making skills. I hope you have a wonderful half term. Take care, everyone.